How's it going, aliens? My name's iALiEN. Today I'm back on another Identity 5 video, and today's video will be about the best Survivor Persona builds for Season 10. So let's get right into the video. Okay, before I get into the video, I do want to plug my Discord server. The link will be in the pinned comment below, as well as in the description below. So go click the link and join the server today. So first I'll just show you the rankings in China. I will be doing this video the same way I did my Season 9 Persona build videos and the same way I did my Hunter one. I do not play every single survivor in the game, so I feel like it's a lot more informative for me to show you what the best survivors in the best server use. So these are the top mains of each of these characters, and for the ones I do use, and I play Survivor a lot, so I can still give insight. I will give further insight into the builds and explanations, but this is just for the most accurate and informative information of the build, rather than me just giving you a build for Wildling or giving you a build for Mind's Eye. Meanwhile, I've never even used her. So we'll just start off with Doctor. Top one with Doctor is 7k points, Griffin 5. Champion 14 stars. Champion 32 stars. So they're using left, right, max healing. This is meta for Doctor because she's a kiter. First, I'll just explain the builds for beginners. You never go up. And then if you are a rescuer, a mechanic, or maybe a priestess, you go, and maybe a perfumer, you go tie turner. Everyone else, you go broken windows. And for every single character, you go borrow time. So now let's get into Doctor. Left, right, and you go max healing because she already has the innate healing buff and you want to improve it as much as you can. So those are the builds for Doctor. Next is Lawyer, top one at 7k points, Champion 1 star, Griffin 5, Elk 1, 28% win rate is number 3 Lawyer. So that's the build for Lawyer. It's just a standard kiting build. You can put it in snooze if you want, or struggle speed. So beyond left, right, for most kiters, you are either going to put it in max snooze so that you survive on chair longer, or you're going to put it in, stun, longer stun, or you'll put it in longer stun for a character like Cowboy, or if you're just going to get pallet stuns, that helps you out, or you can put it in max struggle speed. You can sometimes also put it in getting healed up quicker, but usually that's for rescuers. But it helps if you have a priestess on your team and you go through the super portal. So this Lawyer is going left, right, stun, and 1 in snooze. And sticker, of course. Most kiting builds are going to have at least 1 in sticker. I usually put 2 in sticker, and I put 3 in struggle speed. So there you go, 2 in sticker, 3 in struggle speed. This is my standard kiting build that I use for every character unless they have a specific buff, like Cowboy or Dancer. Even though she doesn't have a buff, she's getting pallet stun, so I put it in stun, etc. Next, let's go to Thief. 7.9k points, Champion 17 stars, Griffin 1, Champion 15 stars. So, standard kiting build, 2 in sticker, max struggle speed. So, all the same thing. Sticker, struggle speed. Top 1 Gardener, 8.6k points, 27 stars. 14 stars, 12 stars. Standard kiting build for Gardener. Struggle speed, of course, is good on Gardener. It's not as good as it used to be, but it can maybe work if you break a chair. You struggle all the way there. The hunter has to drop you. He fixes the chair. You, with sticker, crawl away because you can crawl faster, and then struggle speed again, and you can possibly struggle out with Gardener. It won't happen often, but it's better than just putting the points into things that are useless. I also like to put it in snooze sometimes for Gardener, just because she has a chair persistence buff already, so more chair persistence. And if she gets the buff, that makes it to where all repair chairs give you 10% more chair persistence, then you'll see a lot more Gardeners start to use snooze. You can go into max horsefly effect if you're using a character and you just need the most kiting help you can get. You're sacrificing healing speed and crawling. You're also sacrificing struggle speed. But if you really just want the best kiting you can get, then you can put it in horsefly effect, because this helps you drop pallets a lot quicker. Next is Magician, 8.7k points. Champion, 7 stars. Champion, 19. Champion, 8. So this one is just the kiting build they want. But standard kiting build for Magician. He needs the speed boost. He needs broken windows. So every Magician should be using a build similar to this one. Let's move on to Explorer. Top one is 7.4k. Champion, 21 stars. Champion, 21 stars. Champion, 0 stars. Standard kiting build for Explorer as well. Or you can take advantage of his sneakiness, his hiding, and he already has his trails disappear 1 second faster. So if you stack max airwalk into that, it makes them near instant disappear. So as Explorer, this is usually the build I like to use, max airwalk with him. Yes, sticker, max airwalk. So this would be the build I would recommend for you to use as Explorer. Let's get into Mercenary. Top one is at 13,000 points. 86 stars. 99 stars. So of course, Mercenary is one of the best survivors, so the top survivors will be Merc mains. He is a downright survivor. We're starting to get into rescuers. So like I said before, for rescuers, you want to use Tide Turner and you want to use Borrow Time. Sticker helps Mercenary, and then you want to get points in healing, because if you get hit after rescue and you want to go back for the rescue, or you just want to be healed so that if it's like a Wu Chang or a Bloody Queen, they can't just teleport onto you and get the hit. It helps your healing. So most rescuers should use something that increases their healing speed. Similar build. And this is getting healed 20% faster in stickers. So this is just meta for Merc. Either something to increase your healing, helps his debuff. Next is Coordinator top 1 9.3k. Champion 46 stars. Champion 25, 27. Cord has 2 builds you can use. She's a rescuer, but unlike the other rescuers, she is a kiter / rescuer. So a lot of cords you'll see will go left right with her. Her flare gun, if you shoot the flare gun after the save, it works as like tie turner because it buys you the same amount of time, if not more, if you get away. Plus, she's a weak kiter. Unlike most rescuers, she doesn't have much to help her kiting, so you see a lot go left right. This is the build I use for Coordinator. Down, right, and then max in pallet speed, so that I'm still getting the kiting help I need, but I get to keep tie turner. This is a popular build for mechanic as well and forward. Same build right there. So this is really the meta build for Coordinator. You can go left right if you want, but if this is enough kiting help for you, then go that. Next is Mechanic 13.5k points. Champion 95 stars, 94 stars, 82. Mechanic can go left right or she can go down right, but usually you want to go down right with Mechanic unless you have at least 2 tie turners, but usually 3 tie turners. She is usually the second rescuer on a team, so you use tie turner, and you don't need broken windows because it won't help you too much in your kite anyway, and you can decode on chair. Snooze is really good for her because it just gives you more time to decode on chair. There goes a left-right build. Still putting it in snooze though. So mechanics build really just varies with the team combination. If you have a merc and a forward, then and a priestess, you probably won't need tie turn. But if you only have a merc, for example, then you will. Top 1 forward at 14.8k points. I believe that's the highest of any survivor we've seen. 98 stars, 91 stars. Of course, forward is super meta along with merc. So in the top team combination, though, they will be using forward. Forward is a rescuer, so you want to go down and right with him. You need tie turner. A lot of forwards will go left as well to help their kite, but it also helps your football out. The speed boost gives you a speed boost on your football too. So if you're going 5 meters and it takes 10% of your football, just for example, but if you get the speed boost, it only take 5% of the football to go 5 meters. So that's just an example, not real numbers, but that's why the speed boost is good on forward. It helps you save more of your football when you stack the speed boost with the dash. So this is usually the meta build for forward. Next is Mind's Eye, top 1 8.4k. Champion 17 stars, 15 stars, and 16. Mind's Eye, she needs all the kiting help she can get. So of course you go left, you go right, and you can go max and stun because Mind's Eye gets a lot of stuns. So it helps you buy time to transition if you can get that stun and move away. Struggle speed is just good on any kiter build. Stun. So Mind's Eye, you will want to go a kiter build, but usually put it in stun. They're putting it in horsefly effect, which is interesting, but it's a unique idea because she puts down pallets so slowly. This helps that out a lot, and it will also help your kiting. So that is a good idea for Mind's Eye. Top 1 Priestess, 13.1k. Champion, 90 stars, 91 stars, 80 stars. Priestess can go tie turner or broken windows. It depends on the team combination. Usually, if you have Ford, Merc, and Mechanic all going tie turner, then you can just go broken windows. But if you need a tie turner, then Priestess is a good candidate for that. You always want to go max doctor on Priestess because when you're healing someone up after the super portal, you need to get them healed up very quickly. So you need max doctor on her. No matter if you go down or left, you need max doctor. So that's the meta build for Priestess. And there you go. Let's move on to Perfumer, 11.9k points. Champion, 86 stars, 56 stars, 46 stars. Perfumer is just a kiter, so the only time you'll go tie turner is if you really need a tie turner because there's just not enough rescuers on your team. But usually she only serves the kiting role, so you want to go left, right. Sticker because she has slow healing. They're going for calibrations because of her calibration debuff. So yeah, Perfumer is just a standard kiting build. Sticker to help her healing. Top 1 Cowboy, 41 stars, 10k points, 30 stars, 15 stars. Just standard kiting builds for Cowboy, but you can put it in stun to combine that with his already long stun. If you put 20% stun, it takes forever. So you can do that for Cowboy, but overall he's a standard kiting build. Moving on to Dancer, 9.1k points. Champion, 10 stars, 22 stars, 17. So Dancer is just a standard kiting build, but you want to put max into stun because when the hunter breaks the slow box, you get the pallet stun. Standard kiting build for Dancer. Seer max. Top 1 is 13.2k points. 94 stars. 86 stars. 95. Seer is usually just a standard kiting build. Of course, whenever you need an extra tie turner, you can make any kiter a rescuer to a degree by going tie turner, and then you still keep the pallet speed boost to help their kiting out. But in most circumstances, Seer is just going to use a standard kiting build. Next is Embalmer, 7.6k points, champion, 20 stars, Griffin 2, champion, 0 stars. Embalmer, standard kiting build. Nothing really special. Next is Prospector, 11.6k points, champion, 69 stars, champion, 45, champion, 35. Prospector, standard kiting build. He's a kiter. Put the points in however you want, but left, right, sticker. Choose what you want. Enchantress 9.3k points. 48 stars, 26 stars, 17 stars. I mean 34 stars. Enchantress standard kiter. She does have a healing debuff, so you can put it in healing or sticker if you want. Stun, if you can hit the stun in the palette, but that's very hard to do. So just standard kiting build. And helper healing out, so put something in healing. Doctor sticker. Next is Wildling. Top 1 is 8.1k points. Champion 15 stars. 13. 6. They're going Spectator Wildling. I have seen some Wildlings go Spectator. I guess it kind of makes sense. But most Wildling, you just want to go. And because technically, some people will say Wildling doesn't need borrow time, because you can just be on your pig. Usually you don't need it for Wildling. If you're about to get hit anyway, like if you're going to get hit and then they pop it, you can just get on your pig instead, and that's to take the hit and move and get away like that. So you don't absolutely need borrow time for Wildling. I've seen some go broken windows to help his kiting out when he doesn't have his boar, and you can also go Spectator so that you can harass a lot easier. But you do need tie turner. Wildling is a rescuer. You want to go tie turner on him. This is a more standard build you'll see for Wildling. So that is the meta build for Wildling. Next is Acrobat. Top 1, 9.6k points. 21 stars. 40 stars. 32 stars. Acrobat is a kiter, so that means you just use a standard kiting build. There's nothing special about his builds. You can go down, right, and then max in palette, especially if it's a map like Moonlit, because he can kite really long without ever needing to vault a window. And instead of vaulting a window, you may be putting a ball anyway, so you wouldn't have gotten the speed boost. So you can go down right with him, but usually you just want to use a standard kiting build because he's a kiter. Next is First Officer. Top 1, 9k points. 39 stars, 25 stars, 12 stars. He is a rescuer. So standard rescuing build. Tie turner, borrow time. A lot of times you can go pallet speed because he's not a great kiter. He's a good kiter, but once you run out of watches, he doesn't have anything anymore. So you can go pallet speed boost if you want. But just make sure you go tie turner and borrow time. Barmaid, 9.1k points, 13 stars, 14 stars, 15. She is a kiter, standard kiting build. Oh, a kiter slash support, but in terms of builds, she's a kiter, so standard kiting build. Postman, 8k points, 20 stars, 0 stars. Griffin 2. He's a support, but in terms of builds, he's a kiter, so standard kiting build for Postman. Gravekeeper, 8.5k points, 11 stars, 11 stars, 25 stars. He's a rescuer, so you want to go down right, you can put it in healing to heal up, or you can put it in max pallet speed because he's not an insane kiter. Like, he's a decent kiter, but you do need some kiting help usually to hit 3 cipher kite, so you can put it in pallet speed if you want. So that's usually just the meta build for Gravekeeper right there, and that's what I use. Prisoner, the newest survivor, 7.6k points, because he just came out, so hasn't had the time the other survivors had. 47% win rate, 24 stars. 2 stars. Prisoner is a standard kiting build, so just like every other kiter, same build for Prisoner. And lastly, Lucky Guy, 6.4k points, champion 8 stars, Griffin 5, champion 0 stars. Lucky Guy, kiter, regular kiting build. So that'll be all for the video. I hope you did enjoy it. If you did, please leave it a like. And if you want to see more videos like this in the future, including my Survivor tier list coming up soon, please subscribe to the channel. And that'll be all for the video. Bye.